Hey guys, so I kind of wanted to make a video and just answer some of the questions that you guys had about the album, about what I've been up to. I've gotten a lot of questions about the release date and all that kind of stuff. So yes, I have 3 new songs. Yes, they are coming. They're in final mixing right now, so they will be done soon, probably by the end of the week. Not promising anything, but they will be released soon. Please be patient. I know you guys really want to hear them. I also really am excited to release them. It just takes time to mix them, and I want to show you guys the best product, so you will have them soon. So these 3 next songs are my favorite songs that I've ever written, and I'm really excited for you guys to see them. Constellations, like I've said before, is probably my favorite song I've ever written. It's super interesting, different than anything I've done before. I worked mostly on the lyrics for that one, and it's just lyrically like one of the best songs I've written, and I love it so much. I'm really excited for you guys to hear it. So that one I did over the summer at a program at NYU, a songwriting workshop in June of 2017, and I wrote that with Wyatt, who's a good friend of mine. And that was a really hard song to write, actually. We had a lot of trouble with it. We had different ideas of kind of like what we wanted from the song. I wanted to write it about a relationship, more of like a physical relationship between 2 people. And he kind of wanted to go in a different direction, and he had ideas about what he wanted the music to sound like. And I kind of wanted something a little bit different, but we had to write it together. So it was really fun. It was frustrating, but it was super fun because we are and were friends, so it wasn't like anger filled, but it was definitely, it's definitely hard to write songs with other people if you haven't done that a lot before, which I hadn't, a lot at the time. I definitely have more now, but, we spent a lot of time on that song. We stayed up until like 3 a.m. working on that song. Just hours of kind of like, how about this? What about this? How does this work? And we got feedback from other people and kind of worked on the melodies. We really honestly like went line by line with that song and figured out what we wanted it to sound like. So that was a lot of work put into it, but honestly I think that with songwriting, the amount of work you put into it is really the amount of work that you get out of it, and kind of the final product is always better if you work on it more and more. So I was really happy with the final product when we finally did finish it. That was really fun. We got up super early before class and finished it. And when we brought it in, it was like a really fun time performing it for the first time in front of people. And we got to perform it at the end of the session big concert, which was super fun too, because it was definitely more of an emotional experience for me. It was a song that I drew on from my own relationship, and Wyatt kind of had his own experiences that he put into it, and it was a personal song for me, definitely. I can't 100% speak for him, but I think it was for him too. And yeah, I love that song, and it's definitely my favorite that I've written so far. Hopefully I will be, honestly, every time I write a song, I'm like, this is my new favorite. So Constellations is kind of my latest one that I've recorded. I'm writing a lot more now, just because of school. I've been super busy, but now that I'm second semester senior, I'll be able to write more. So I've been working on a few new songs. I'm actually writing a song with my boyfriend right now, which maybe you guys will get to hear at some point. We'll see. So yeah, I love Constellations. I love Tongue-Tied. I also wrote that at NYU with Andrea, who's another one of my good friends. You guys should check her out on Instagram. I will link her Insta and Wyatt's. I don't know if Wyatt posts a lot of his own music, but Andrea posts a lot of her own music on her Insta. You guys should follow her. She's super cool. She's an amazing singer. And that one was super fun to do too, because we were assigned the project that we had to start from the chorus for that one, which was something honestly, I don't think I'd done at that point yet. Personally, I usually start from the first verse and kind of go chronologically like I do for essays. And most songwriters that I've talked to kind of do the same thing. So that was hard. That was a hard experience because you have to know, the chorus is really the core of a song, so you have to know exactly what you want it to be about. The reason I like starting from a verse is because it's like when you're writing a school essay, if you don't really know what you're writing about, you can kind of just like outline it a little bit with the intros and then go to the body paragraphs and kind of figure it out by the conclusion. But the chorus is basically like a conclusion of an essay. You have to kind of wrap up the whole idea that you want to present. in those few lines that you have. So that was hard too. It wasn't as hard to write as Constellations was, but it definitely took time. And again, I hadn't collaborated with a ton of people at that time, so that was also a different experience writing with someone else. And that's one of the only songs that wasn't really from a personal experience. That's more about a person. The subject of the song is a person who, you know, is in a relationship. They know that their partner cheated on them, and they really love their partner, and they don't want to leave, but they know that they should, so they're kind of in this, like, conflicting situation, and it's happy chords and kind of in a major key, just because we wanted to make it, like, sound like the facade of the relationship, because the relationship looks really happy on the surface, but then kind of when you listen to the words, like when you really look at the relationship, there's real problems there. So it has more of like a symbolic meaning to the chords and the dichotomy between the chords and the words. But that was hard because, you know, I've been in tough situations with relationships before, but nothing really exactly like that. And it's definitely easier to write a song when you've had a personal experience about something. So that was hard, but it was really fun. I really loved that one. We also got to do that one at the end of the session performance, which was super fun. And I got to play and do harmonies for that one, whereas with Constellations I was the lead singer, so it's kind of fun to switch it up a little bit and do kind of be a different player on the team for the different songs that we did. And then the third song I'm releasing is Waves, which is an older song actually. I wrote that probably like 3 years ago, maybe more. It was one of the first songs I've ever written actually, and most of the songs that I wrote originally were pretty bad. I mean, it's like anything you do when you start out, you know, it's not easy. You have to kind of like learn how to write songs, how to be a musician, kind of who you are as an artist, all comes out through writing more and more. So that was one of the first songs I wrote, and I actually really love it. It's not as emotional and deep as my other songs. It's definitely more of a light, happy experience. But sometimes, like, as a songwriter, you just kind of, you have a really good day, and you kind of just want to write a song about it. And it was about a day that I spent at the beach with a really special person, and kind of just, like, how I wanted to save that experience forever in a song. And it's a really fun song. And I really do love it, and I had never recorded it before. It was kind of something that I didn't show to a ton of people, and I showed it to my manager, and he was like, oh my gosh, this is such a fun song, I think you should record this. And I was like, oh, I don't know, it's really old. And he kind of convinced me to do it, so I'm really glad that I did. I hope you guys like that one. It's another ukulele song, and I really love it. So yes, I will be releasing that soon. I'm trying to think of the other questions that you guys asked me. Oh, so for what I'm going to be doing next, I'm probably going to be, like I said, I'm working on a lot more songs. I'm probably not going to be professionally recording a ton of songs until maybe next year or the following, you know, this summer, maybe during my first semester of college. But I am working on a lot of new songs that I will be posting if you guys want that. I also am working on a lot of covers. If you guys want to hear those, let me know. Kind of give me suggestions for songs you guys want to hear. I would love that. Let me know what you guys want to hear from me. I've also been doing a lot of stuff related to fashion, and that's been a really fun experience for me. I'm really into fashion. I'm really into design, and I've been designing some of my own clothing, kind of keeping that under wraps lately, but maybe I should talk about that a little bit more. If you guys ever want to see something like that, let me know. But yeah, comment below what kind of songs you want to hear from me, covers. Oh, also, I've been thinking about doing a music video for one of my songs, which is going to be super fun. I loved the music video I did for Highways. That was, I worked on that with a cinematographer who's a really good friend of mine, who I met through another friend. I love him. He's a really great guy. And I love that. That was super fun to kind of put an image and a video behind something that I did, and it was like a really cool experience to make a music video to one of my own songs. It was really, really kind of weird, but super, super fun. And it was fun to have Keaton in that, who's one of my best friends, because I also love including my audience in my songs, because, you know, it's for you guys. I love writing, and I love, you know, making music. I definitely love being an artist and having my own experiences put out there, but it's all for you guys, and I want you guys to feel like you're part of it too, like Keaton got to be. So if you want to suggest one of the songs that I'm releasing or have released for a music video, also let me know in the comments, either on my Instagram or on this video, and if you want to be in it, maybe I will look into that and see kind of what I want to do with the music video and let you guys know. So please tell me what you guys want from me. I am super excited now that I have more time for music and fashion and all that kind of stuff, since I'm a second semester senior. Yay! And I want to do stuff. I want to write more songs. I want to kind of put a lot more of my stuff out there. I know I don't post super regularly on my account, so I'm going to be working on that too. But yeah, let me know what you guys want. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!